We have an update. Do you remember the story of this particular 26-year-old guy, Ebenezer Frimpong? The guy who was allegedly arrested by the Ghana police for stealing a police car. Yes, you remember him. Let me summarize the story, give you the updates. It is very mind-blowing. You see, on the 14th of April 2026, this particular 26-year-old guy who lives somewhere in the Ashanti region of Ghana decided to go steal a police car. Not just an ordinary police car, but an armored police car. Long story short, he was given a hot chase by personnel from the MTTD and SWAT. He was arrested, and on the 17th of April 2026, he was arraigned before the Adabraka Circuit Court. Over there at the Adabraka Circuit Court, this particular guy pleaded guilty to his charges. He pled for leniency from the judge and the police service. He also went ahead to tell them that he was just interested in becoming a Ghana police personnel. However, he hadn't had the opportunity to enter the police service, so he used that as an opportunity to get closer to the Ghana police service. So he pleaded with the presiding judge, whose name is Apau, to use his connection in order to get him enlisted in the Ghana police service. Down, the case was adjourned to 4th May 2026. And on Monday was 4th May 2026. This guy appeared in court again. Now, the judge is saying that this guy should be sent to the hospital for a psychiatric examination. You see, the presiding judge, Justice Jefta Apau, did not specifically assign any reason for his order for them to conduct a psychiatric examination on this particular 26-year-old Ebenezer Frimpong. However, if I tell you how the case went on in court on Monday, 4th May 2026, you begin to also side with the judge for making the call that this particular guy should be given a psychiatric examination. You see, on 17th of April, when this guy appeared at the Adabraka Circuit Court, presided over by this same judge, Justice Jefta Apau, this guy went straight on his knees when his charges was read before him in court for the first time. He went on his knees and he said, yes, he did it. And he did not do it just because he wanted to steal the car and sell it or anything. He did it because he was so interested in becoming a police officer. He hasn't had the opportunity, so he wanted to get close. You see, so that means he pleaded guilty, right? However, on Monday, 4th May 2026, this guy appeared in court again. This time, he pleaded not guilty. The first time, he pleaded guilty. He even pleaded for leniency and even told the judge to use his connection in order to get him enlisted in the police service, and then asked the police personnel to forgive him. Yes, ASP Asagri, who is the prosecutor, also was there. And on Monday, he was there again. But this time, the guy said he's pleading not guilty. Don't you think this guy really need a psychological examination, a psychiatric examination? Because mind you, somebody who has the balls to go steal not an ordinary police car but an armored police car. Now he pleaded guilty for the first time. Now he's pleading not guilty. The story of this guy is very baffling. For those of you who do not know the story, here is it. You see, on the 14th of May 2026, this police officer known as Lance Corporal Joshua Denchi was moving this particular armored police vehicle from a place known as Nkawie to the Ashanti regional capital, Kumasi, for repairs. As he was moving along the road, he stopped at a particular pharmacy where he got down in order to get drugs. As the police officer stepped out of this armored vehicle, allegedly, he forgot or probably intentionally did not put off the engine of the vehicle. When he entered into the pharmacy to buy the drugs, this particular 26-year-old guy, Ebenezer Frimpong, got the opportunity and immediately ran inside the armored vehicle and then sped up with it. The police officers, noticing what has happened, immediately put a call through to other police officers in order for them to intercept the vehicle. However, this particular guy kept on driving this particular vehicle along the road. Many police officers now, including people from the MTTD and also from the SWAT together, was chasing this particular guy. It is reported that they gave him a very hot rainbow style chase for about 30 to 40 minutes before he was arrested along the Abuakwa Kumasi road. He was taken under custody by the police, and then on the 17th of April 2026, he was arraigned for the first time in the Adabraka Circuit Court. Over there, that was when his charges were first read to him. When they were read to him, he pleaded guilty. He accepted that he stole a police vehicle. However, what he did next shocked everybody. He went down on his knees And at that point, he wanted to explain the reason why he stole the vehicle. It wasn't that he wanted to sell the vehicle. Neither was he going to give the vehicle out to somebody in exchange for anything. All he needed to do was feel like, or just experience how it feels to be a police officer driving a police car, because he has always wanted to be part of the Ghana Police Service, but he hadn't had the opportunity. Everybody in the court, including the prosecutor, ASP Albert Asagri, and the presiding judge, Jefta Apau, were very surprised at the turnout of events. This guy went ahead to tell the judge that the judge has connection. He's used the connection in order for him to get enlisted into the Ghana Police Service, because that is all he has always wanted to be. As for the crime he has committed, they should forgive him. That was what happened. The court was adjourned to the 4th of May 2026. And Monday was the 4th of May 2026. This guy, 26-year-old Ebenezer Frimpong, was brought to the court at the Abraka Circuit Court again. And again, the presiding judge was Jefta Apau. And guess what? This time, the guy denied committing the crime. He pleaded not guilty. Initially, he was begging for leniency and asking the judge to use his connection in order to get him enlisted in the police. This time, he's pleading not guilty, meaning he did not commit the crime he's been accused of. Now, the judge, noticing this particular turnout of events, immediately ordered that this guy be sent to the hospital for a psychiatric examination, because looking at the crime this guy has committed and looking at how the events are turning out in court, this guy certainly has something going on wrongly up here. So that is it. The judge did not specifically give a reason for telling them to go perform a psychiatric examination on this particular guy. But as you can see, this guy really needs psychiatric attention. The case has been adjourned to the 18th of May 2026. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.